The next thing that I'm going to do actually is another house, and this is gonna be a building. So again, we add a cube, okay, and we scale that in by pressing S, Shift, and Z, and that's mean that we just want to, just S and Z, okay. That's mean that we just want to scale that in X-axis, okay. So I just add a loop cut here, okay, very simple, and Control B to make a bevel of that loop cut, okay. If I press GG twice, it will move that loop cut up and down, okay. So if I hold on Alt and GG, it will move that loop cut for me, and again here GG, and it will move that, okay. So that's very important. So now I actually want to make the ceiling first, the roof first, okay. So we go here and I just select E, extrude, and holding down Alt and Alt E, and face along the normal, okay. And again we select this face right here and E, E for extrude inside. So that's it. And even we can select this guy by holding Alt, we are in face mode, G, Z, okay. So that's it. Now I want to make some window right here, okay. So how are we gonna do that? Well, we go to the wireframe mode and we select this guy, these faces. So let me change my, instead of light to here, I press I and left click, okay, and it will pop up this menu for me. And I select individual and thickness. I give that some thickness. So the thing is that actually I don't want to my window looks like that, okay. So to fix that is that we add some loop cut to here and to here, okay. So now press again 3 and I just select and one loop cut right here, okay, about here. So 3, I just select this face, this face, and these two face, okay, which I want to add some window right here. Maybe not this one and not this one, okay. So now in order to make a window, we just press Alt and E and set about here, or let me just press I first and make, oh, as you notice here, if I just increase that, it will make a bit bad result. If I press N and go to the item, you if we look at the scale, as you can see, the X and Y is the same number and the Z actually has changed. So we need to make sure everything is at 1 unit, and that's gonna be by pressing Ctrl and A and apply the scale, and it's gonna be everything nice and smooth. So now if we go back here and press I and make that, we are not longer see that issue, okay. So that's important. So first let me extrude that just a bit inside about here, and now we already set that on individual, okay. So now I want to make my window a bit nicer, so I right click and subdivide that. I'm still selecting everything and press I, okay, and make my window right like that, and press Alt and E, extrude face along normals, and that's it. So that's it, guys. So that's about the window, okay. So now we're gonna add some extra detail right here. So actually that's a bit hard to see. So I'm just gonna play around with this mode. Everything gonna be the same. Cavity gonna help us. So yeah, so here I want to right click, hold on shift and right click. So we're gonna add another, maybe in this case a cube, and I scale that and press Control 3 to look it from here, and we scale that in Y just a bit, G, Z, move that here. So we go to the press tab and we delete this bottom face of our cube. So delete that, and even here we don't want that as well. So now press 2, select the edge, okay, select all the edge and G in x-axis and move that about here, okay. So now we have something like this, and even we can scale that in x-axis just a bit, okay. So S and Z, yeah, about here. And the next, we maybe need to add a balcony right here. So that's very simple by by duplicating this guy from here by Shift D and then G and Z axis. So we're gonna push that here, okay. So now in order to rotate that is just R, X, and type 180, okay, and look it from here. We're gonna scale that in Y axis, okay, make that just a bit smaller, okay. So now I want to add some depth right here, okay. So as you can see, this is too thin. If I press numpad/, it will focus just on that specific part. So we go to the modifier tab, which is right here, this icon, and we add a solidify from the generated. So it's going to be solidify modifier, and if you hold on shift, it will help you a lot, okay. So before that, I just delete that and press, and again, if we look at the scale, which is some different numbers. So press Control and A and apply the scale, and everything gonna be nice and great. So add a scale, add a solidify, and now as you can see, much better result. Even thickness, turn on that, it will make everything nice and smooth. So numpad/ again, and we see that cool result, okay. So we maybe need to again, so here we want to add some window and door and etc, okay. So I just add a loop cut right here, about here, that should be fine. And then I just select this part and press I, and I turn off the individual in this case, okay. So yeah, and here as well, I, and about here should be fine. So E for extrude, okay, so that's it. And for here, I just want to add some right click and subdivide that and extrude that about here, okay, and turn on the individual, and E to extrude again, and we have a cool window, okay. And for here, actually, we have this cool door. We can even E to extrude that outside, and we're gonna see that door like that, or that's fine, okay. maybe we need to adjust a bit. So anyway, if I click here again, okay, we can add another loop cut. Press 3, select these faces, okay, and in order to deselect this guy is that we first go to the wireframe mode and hold on Control and just select the box around that, okay. And now press Alt and E and extrude face along normals. As you can see, if you extrude a lot, you're gonna see some bad result. So press S again, it will fix that pattern. As you can see, S and S, just play around. Just a bit we want. Yeah, that's fine about here. Okay. So that's it. So we maybe need to select this guy again and duplicate that. Shift D and push it about here. Maybe need to scale that just a bit, and S in x-axis as well. Yeah. Yeah, about here. That's fine. Okay guys, so that's it. And so we add a plane, right? So Shift S, cursor to select it, and again select this plane, Shift S, selection to cursor in this case. Okay, and we select everything except the plane. Look at from here, G, and push it on the plane. So that's fine.